In this video, I will show you how to use embroidery hoops and why they matter. So let's get started. Hi, I'm Darcy from Zdigitizing. Before we continue, guys, please make sure to subscribe to this channel for any upcoming videos. Embroidery hoops come in different sizes depending on the project. It could be either a large piece of fabric or a medium one. Embroidery hoops make it easier to work on fabric. We can do embroidery or other works of art such as painting, zardozi work, etc. Hoops were initially made of wood or bone. Advanced hoops are made of wood or plastic. Standing floor frames and lap frames permit the crafter to keep both hands free for working, which assists in the accuracy and speed of the work being performed. Types of embroidery frame. There are numerous working frames accessible nowadays that are easy to use and can be moved around easily. The variety is so huge that people get confused over which sort to select. Round embroidery hoops, quilting hoops, spring tension hoops, easy clip frames, slate frames, hand-free stitching frames. Round embroidery hoops. Round embroidery hoops are typically 10 millimeters deep and their size ranges from 3 inches to 12 inches in diameter. Round hoops are used in mainly needlecraft such as cross-stitching. They are available in wood and plastic materials and used for small embroidery work. Pros. When freestyle and counted embroidery work have to be done, these hoops are easy and can be quick to position or remove as required. Cons. These hoops are not suitable for canvas work. Quilting hoops. Quilting hoops are 25 millimeters deep and their size ranges from 12 inches to 18 inches in diameter. These hoops are bigger than embroidery hoops and can support thick fabrics. Spring tension hoops. Spring tension hoops have size ranging from 3 inches to 7 inches in diameter. These are more expensive because of having an inner metal ring that provides tension. Pros. These are easier to adjust due to the inner metal ring than the hoops with screw lighteners. Cons. They are a little bit pricier than the wooden hoops. Easy clip frames. The fabric is held with plastic clips that move on the roller. The easy clip is a type of roller frame that does not require stitching on fabric. The frame holds linen cloth and canvas. Pros. Good tension, quick to assemble. They come in a lot of sizes. Cons. The frame is heavy. Slate frames. Slate frames are used for very large projects. The fabric fits along the roller bar's width and the excess fabric is rolled onto the roller bars. Pros. They are a good fit for large pieces of fabric. They leave both hands free for two-handed embroidery. Cons. Not commonly available. They are expensive. They are also large and heavier. Hand-free stitching frame. These frames are more comfortable to use if we place them on the seat stand or floor. Stitching can be fast as double-handed stitchings can be performed easily on this frame. How to set up an embroidery hoop? We are going to set up the fabric in the hoop. For this, what we have to do is as follows. First, we need to unscrew the screw on the outer hoop. If a thick piece is to be held with hoops, then loosen the hoops a bit more. Separate the two pieces of hoop. Place the fabric on a smaller hoop. Place the outer hoop and gently press with both hands. Tighten the hoops. If the fabric feels loose, tighten the screw. Press from all sides and straighten the fabric. Uses of embroidery hoops. The embroidery hoop can be utilized for small and large surface embroidery projects. Embroidery hoops and frames are apparatuses utilized to keep fabric rigid, whereas working embroidery or other needlework shapes. On little projects, it is best in case the band encompasses the full project design zone. On massive projects, such as tablecloths, worked in surface weaving, the hoop is moved from place to place on the project. Comfort ought to be a priority. Comfortable hoops are most appropriate for embroidering work. Size of the embroidery hoop and your hand. While choosing a hoop, you should keep in mind the size of future embroidery. When buying a hoop, it needs to be the one that fits well for one's hands. The 7 inches diameter hoop might fit my hand. Anything more significant gets to be lumbering when embroidering the center of the plan. I, for the most part, like 6 inches and 7-inch hoops best. Classic hoops are relatively easy to use and handle as well. Larger hoops require a stand for support and can work with both hands. You're free to reach either at the center or any edge of the frame quickly. Thin hoops made up of plastic are also used in machine embroidery. Quality of the embroidery hoop. The low quality hoop may be a threat to the fiber if used incorrectly. It would be best if you considered the quality of hoops as well. Low priced plastic hoops have their side effects also. They can crack easily. The wood quality also matters a lot. Bamboo is the most preferred wood for them. Otherwise, the unpleasant smell of the wood may disappear after the first wash but affects the fabric. Why do embroidery hoops matter? The main reason why the hoops were invented is that they keep the fiber tight and allows us to work on fabric. When wrapping the hoops, it provides perfect friction and tension to the fiber and keeps the fiber in place quickly for a longer time. Pros and cons of embroidery hoops. The embroidery design is truly a vital process for dress or embroidery items, and ordinarily, people who work in related fields truly require appropriate embroidery plans on their embroidery items. There are endless benefits to utilizing the embroidery circle for getting an appropriate embroidery plan on the texture. Pros. It helps to perfect the plan in a master way since it sets the plan within the loop criteria to print the plan on the correct location by utilizing embroidery techniques. Embroidery hoops are relatively comfortable while holding them in your hand. They are a professional way of doing embroidery on fabric. It reduces the chances of mistakes after sewing. It will surely decrease working time and fabric costs. Cons. The hoops cause ring marks which can be removed from washable embroidery projects but cannot be washed from the silk embroidery work or fabric like silk and velvet. For larger projects, big hoops are required that are not commonly available and are costly. They require a long time to prepare a dress and are big and bulky in structure. Conclusion. An embroidery hoop can either make or break the project. Choosing a hoop blindly might lead to a lot of issues in the end. You must pick the right one. Now you have a great idea of embroidery hoops. Now this is your turn to ask yourself, which embroidery hoop do you prefer? When do you use these hoops and when don't you? Do you need a digitizing service for your embroidery machine with super fast turnaround and excellent quality? Just click the link below and get a free quote in less than 5 minutes. Hope it will be helpful for you guys. If there's any questions related to this video, you can simply ask in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And finally, thanks for watching.